Welcome to U.S. History 2020, U.S. History since 1877, brought to you by East Tennessee State University and the OpenBUCS program. As already indicated to you in the introductory video, the instructors for this course are Dr. Tom Lee and myself, Melanie Story. In this video, I would like to briefly cover what this course will entail for you as the enrolled student. You should, however, review the course syllabus posted on the course page. This is an 8-week course during which time we will cover the growth of the United States as an industrial and world power since Reconstruction. The overall objective is to familiarize students with the historical development of the United States from Reconstruction to present times. We will look at social, political, and economic changes that occurred during this time frame in order to better understand the emergence of the United States as a world power, and also to help us comprehend contemporary issues confronting the United States. Basically, the course has three important and interrelated goals. First, the course is designed to acquaint students with the main events and themes of the history of the United States from 1877 to the present. Secondly, the structure of the course is organized to help cultivate analytical thought and to help develop dialogue among students. And third, the components of the course strive to build the skills that are necessary for clear written communication. There is not a required text for this course. However, you might find it beneficial to use a basic U.S. history survey text. You might think about borrowing or purchasing a physical textbook of your own choosing for your own use, or you might want to access the online texts which are listed on the course page and also in your syllabus. So let's talk a little about the course itself. A key component to the course is built around the mastery tests. For each unit, of which there are 4, students will complete a multiple choice mastery test and achieve a minimum score of 80 before being allowed to advance to the discussion forum, which we'll talk about a little more in a few minutes. These mastery tests are more than merely assessments. They are helpful teaching mechanisms used to develop and improve a student's historical vocabulary so that students are able to build and assess historical arguments. Facts, dates, events, people, and movements of history make up what we call the vocabulary of history. They are the words that historians assemble in particular patterns in order to convey ideas and to make arguments. So really, before you can communicate effectively historically, you must be able to speak the language, and that's where the mastery tests come in. Also, the mastery tests function as tools for comprehension, study, and review. So, to that end, students can take the mastery tests an unlimited number of times within the allotted testing period until you achieve the desired score. But keep in mind that the test questions, 25 per test, will be drawn from a question database, and they'll be randomized each time you attempt the mastery test. Incorrect and correct answers will be noted so that students may improve their command of the material covered, but you should not expect to see the same 25 questions each time you take the test. Another essential objective of this course focuses on building good critical thinking and communication skills. To that end, students will participate in online discussions through discussion forums. There will be one discussion for each unit of the course. Since there are 4 units, there are 4 discussions. Each discussion will consist of 2 elements. To complete the first element, students will post a well-constructed, thoughtful answer of no more than 500 words to one of a selection of questions posed by the instructors. To complete the second element, students will engage in a process of peer review by offering follow-up posts to 2 answers posted by other students. In these follow-up posts, students should expand on the arguments made in the original post, or you might respond to points or questions raised in other follow-up posts. There are very specific directions at the beginning of each discussion activity, so you should pay close attention to what's being asked and when these posts are due. All posts to the discussion board should consist of insightful, intelligent comments. Both in the original and in the follow-up post, Students should make every effort to support their statements with facts and evidence, drawing from examples and information that can be found in the course lectures, additional websites, videos, and or online primary documents. Remember, those are documents. Primary documents are those documents of the time period. Be sure and familiarize yourself with the netiquette guidelines that are found in the syllabus when you're posting to the discussion boards. In order to do well in any course, students must participate in all aspects of the course and complete assignments in a timely manner. Yes, this is an online course and we do not meet in a traditional classroom setting. Nevertheless, the course still involves assignments and deadlines. Students should expect to spend at least 8 to 10 hours a week working on class-related activities. This includes reading, watching lectures, and completing assignments. Be sure to also visit the course website at least every other day in order to stay current with important information. Also, you might want to think about submitting your work ahead of deadlines so that in the event of a problem, the work may still be received on time. So fundamentally, this is what the course is about and how it will be administered. Dr. Lee and myself look forward to working with you, and we hope that you'll find this course beneficial to your overall knowledge of U.S. history.